When people hear SVG Motors, they ask me, what is SVG Motors other than a superior value guarantee? What it is it's a huge selection of vehicles at the best value in the market. What that means is not that our vehicles are cheap, not that the vehicles are poorly made, but it means that our vehicles are of the highest quality at the best cost possible. Just like when you're out shopping at the supermarket, you want to comparison shop what you're buying. You take two products side by side. You know, if they're both pretty similar and one's a better deal than the other one, then that's what you're going to go with. You know, you kind of consider it like a generic brand. We don't have all the overhead of some of these other dealerships, you know. The other dealerships spend all this money on their buildings, on their staff, on their uniforms in excess. We have a staff that's catered to what we do. The number of people here handle the number of customers we have. And what that means to you is that we don't have that much overhead to put into the price of the vehicle. So at the end of the day, it's not that we're giving you a car cheap, it's that we're giving you a good value on a vehicle, you know? It's what makes SVG what we are. You know, we don't have all these luxuries of other dealerships because we don't need them. Because the customer doesn't need them, the customer doesn't care. They don't care if there's a fridge in here, you know? They care that they're getting a good deal on a vehicle. And that, at the end of the day, is what's important in this day and age. Since we're not a huge dealership, you know, a lot of people assume that just because we're a smaller dealership, we have less inventory, we have less costly inventory translating into high mileage cars. Believe it or not, we've got cars as low as 12 to 15,000 miles. So you might as well look at this as a fairly close to new car lot. Like I said, our goal is to get the best value. And value doesn't always correlate into a high mileage car. You can still get a good price on a vehicle and still keep the miles low on it. So that's a misconception that people have about us, and we want you to take a look at our inventory. Go to svgmotors.com and look and see cars under 20,000 miles. You know, the average driver drives about 15,000 miles a year. And we've got those vehicles here, and they're still under $20,000, and they're only about a year or two old. So never discount that just because we're a small lot, that our vehicles are going to have high miles on them. That's the last thing we want. We have a couple of high mileage vehicles, but at the end of the day, you want a vehicle with reasonable miles that's not going to break down, that's going to last you for a long time. That's the end goal.